so much like code, and it's complex, and apparently this guy being an IT person, and so am I, apparently this is sort of good testimony. And he came to believing the Bible is true by reading the Bible. And he read the Case for Christ, and now pretty much he's still an IT guy, but he's still trying to spread religion on the internet with his website allaboutgod.com. And he wants to help search engines basically boost up William Lane Craig's best arguments, because apparently they don't come up high on the search order if you search for something like Kalam and you can't even spell it or something like that. Really wasn't impressive at all. And then, of course, William Lane Craig comes back out, and they're having, apparently, the section says, talking to atheist friends. Right, on my paper. This is the talking to atheist friends. And it doesn't seem to be really a discussion of how to win atheists or something like that. It's just a discussion about atheism. And it's not really much after that. And what William Lane Craig says is that the number one atheist to say that they're atheists is that there is no evidence. Now, I actually expected him to just sort of be smug and laugh at that, but he kind of sort of goes, well, it's a great segue to give an account to actually proselytize. Well, okay, I got 5 great reasons, and here they are. So, I actually appreciate William Lane Craig not actually taking the direction I expected him to. But I'm not surprised. Because most Christians actually laugh in my face because I say, well, there's no evidence. And then they laugh, and I'm like, well, you're an idiot. So, it's actually kind of nice. But, then Matt says something that really pisses me off, and it says, like, when he's talking to atheists, and he talks about their life and what led them. He's saying, you know, the church did these bad things, and this bad thing in my life happened, and life sucks, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, he pretty much say that it really wasn't, when you get down to it, wasn't a intellectual reason, it was an emotional one. Wow. Maybe he's just... and you know, and the way he was talking about it, was sort of like, just this is just my experience. Like, you know, Matt was putting it out. This was my experience, experientially. You know, that's really offensive. And that was pretty much all I noticed of that section. It really wasn't all that great. But and they wrap it up, and then they go, well, it turns out everybody that they invited there is an author of some sort. So there's a nice book list on the back. But the funny thing is, in the conclusion, is that William Lane Craig talked about his children's book. For some reason, I just find that I'm tickled pink about it. And of course, the subject is how do you discuss the properties of God? So he's just showing that they're never too young to be indoctrinated, of course, with his apologetics. So yeah, didn't miss much, wasn't worth much. You know, some of the people who came with me end up leaving, so it's like leaving early. And even Christian people who were there, I assume, were Christians, because others that didn't come with me. Whole family left. It's just like nothing new. And at the end of the pastor was talking, after the whole thing was, you know, the broadcast was over, and he says, he was talking about what Southern Baptists are converting to the most. And of course I was in a Southern Baptist church, and he sort of hangs there, you know, the religion that they convert to the most, and I figure, well, this is Unpacking Atheism, so he's going to say atheism. And he said Mormonism. Oh, okay. So he wants to talk about Mormonism, but he sort of used that, well, that's because us Southern Baptists don't know what we believe. So I encourage you to actually study the Bible and encourage it, and actually having reasons for what you believe. So actually I was real impressed by that, but a little taken back. But even still, after talking to some people after the show, nobody who came with me was real impressed. And I wasn't, and if this is what the best they can do is just basically recycle the stuff that they've been saying, putting it in a seminar, and let's have some testimony. Because, you know, they really blew up how, you know, these former atheists real big on the seminar, and just, that was the part I was least impressed with, you know. I could identify with Holly in lots of ways. I could see myself. But still, I wasn't impressed with any of their testimony. It's like, if you've just been privy to the facts and the reasons that I have, then you probably wouldn't be up there today. And ironically, it's like they seemed that they came to Christianity when I lost mine. So, we'll see. So, that was my experience. So, I hope you enjoyed my clip notes / refutation of the same old BS. But, thank you for watching. And I'm the TheAtheistPaladin, and remember, rationality is the path to righteousness.